Hi guys, this is Sid, the Garage Boy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about a new purchase that my friends and I did. It's a 2019 Ford Escape. We bought it from auction, a fairly good price, right around, total cost was right around $5,000, roughly. I'm going to show you right now in a bit. It's very interesting how it came in. I'll show you right now. Let me turn the camera around. Alright guys, here is the Ford Escape that you see right here. Everything looks good. From the inside, it's great. If you see, leather seats, nice infotainment right here, pretty nice, pretty large screen, nothing crazy. However, if you see in the front, it basically kind of came in like this. We had the radiator, intercooler, radiator, and the coolant basically line kind of sitting in the front. This is what we took out right here from the front. This was sitting basically right in the front over here. But the front bumper, okay, the front bumper is sitting right there, the white in color. Don't look at the top one right there. That top one we just bought to replace the front bumper. But yeah, they put the front bumper, the bottom piece of the bumper, they put, let's see, the grill, all of it in the back of the trunk, with the lights as well. The lights were pretty decent condition. If you see here, it just needs a little bit kind of, wiped down and cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, they're pretty good condition. Yes, so we also took out this front bumper support as well. So it kind of just came in like that. We had to jump it. You see the jumper cable, the portable jumper right here. But yeah, it pretty much came in like that. Now, I do have, if you see it all the way around over here, I do have to show you one thing. It came in with the oil leak. Of course, there's a coolant leak because I'm sure one of the coolant lines were busted, so all the coolant was exhausted from the line. And let me turn this off for you. So there's no coolant, okay, and we basically removed this off of the radiator support and everything. Now, this piece is intake manifold. I'm going to show you right now. This piece right here is the intake manifold, okay, and it's a cooler, okay. So Ford thought it was engineering its wildest dreams. It is turbocharged, so I guess they thought, they're gonna mix intercooler or intake manifold with the cooler of the oil cooler. So anyway, this piece right here, if you see this piece right here, I'm gonna set this down a second, a little bit, keep it like this maybe. Yeah, there you go. So there's a piece right here. Try to do with this one hand right here in the middle. That is basically broken. And we searched online everywhere. It actually attaches to this right here. That's the oil line that comes in and cools the oil. That broke. And that piece actually is this right here. It attaches to this right here. So this piece basically broke. When the car was turning on, it did drive off the tow truck. But as it was being reversed, oil was leaking out from this broken piece right here. Let me get you a nice close-up shot of that. Alright. There you go. That broke off. This right here, right there. So oil was leaking out of there. I do see this as a common problem. We actually tried purchasing this intake manifold online, and another piece, another item on eBay, and that was missing this oil cooler line. So if you try to buy this, oil was leaking out from here and you're trying to buy this, make sure that piece is not missing. So we're gonna have to buy this online and make sure, maybe even somewhere, locally, try to replace this, because if I try to replace this later on, it's just gonna be a nightmare, because you have basically the radiator sitting right here, and then intercooler right below it. You got the bumper that sits with the bumper support. It's just going to be a nightmare trying to replace this while everything is on the car. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try to make a video while replacing the intercooler, intake manifold, this entire piece. We won't need to replace this whole piece. We just need this back plastic piece, which is connected to that. So if you need this replaced and that piece is broken, you don't need to replace this entire. Just remove this cooler line, okay? This comes out, this jumps back in, and that will have that one piece sticking out over here like this. You will see that sitting basically like that, okay? So, and then of course this basically attaches to that oil cooler line. So that's pretty much it. I think once we start putting this back together, I'll try to make a video as a kind of like a reassembling of Ford Escape 2019, I believe from 2017 to 2019, 1.5 liter engine, okay? So I believe Ford Edge also has this with a 1.5 liter EcoBoost. Supposedly, it's easier to remove the engine in the Ford Edge than compared to this one. But we're not trying to remove the engine. We're just trying to replace the intake manifold. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I gave you kind of the gist. I'll make a second video on putting all the pieces back together. Maybe like short clips and helpful hints and quick tips that can, if you're in the situation of oil leak or you're trying to repair, just like us, an accident vehicle, you'll know how to do it. So we'll make a part 2 of it, and you guys can kind of see the step-by-step and what piece needs to be bought, what screw goes where, what nut goes where. We'll try to do kind of piece by piece. So once again, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. You want more of these videos made, just go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me about your experience on the intake manifold, and if you had an issue like that come up on your vehicle.